What's going on, everyone? It's Darren back in here getting off the rips. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Coffee and Cards number 18. Yeah, buddy, we're making our way. And we'd really make our way if we did our homework on a product that we opened for the first time on camera. Yeah, just because you watch it on YouTube doesn't mean you know what everything is in the product. And I made that mistake Friday night. Didn't even realize I hit a rare image variation. It was a parallel and it was deceiving, so it wasn't terrible, and I hadn't seen any get pulled yet out of a Topps Chrome Monster Box. Well, turns out it was, one in every 800, 900 box hit. I will show it to you right now. And it is on film, it is on the channel. But it just looked like a normal, just like a parallel, a green speckle. But the trick here is there is no green speckle, just normal parallel in Topps Chrome. So there's like a magenta and a couple others, but when you get to the green, there's probably gold, red, black, maybe going on down. There's a base image variation. There's a green image variation. This is the green to 99, and then there's a few more that go down that are more rare. Well, when I saw this picture in the opening, I double take a little bit, like I don't think that's the Jordan Lawler picture, but then I was like, oh, it's a new product, maybe they just have a new picture. Well, no, this is actually an image variation of Jordan Lawler. And there's others, like the Ellie one is absolutely awesome. I mean, he's just sitting in like a press conference, but it's cool. And then the Ronnie Mauricio one I saw on eBay, that one's sweet too. I like the look of that. So nonetheless, that's an awesome card. And as far as the quality control goes on Topps Chrome so far, I've only opened one monster. This one was surprisingly centered for the most part. I think it'll get away with a 10. I really do. So I'm really happy about that. But the rest of the quality control, since we're on that topic, we'll move to that here this morning on Coffee and Cards. Hope you're doing well. Another beautiful morning here in Iowa. So lucky us. It's like fall weather in these mornings. We're going to talk about the X-Fractors. And obviously the cards were in fine shape. I didn't have any ding corners or anything scratched. Like that Soderstrom's pretty good. It's the only problem is they're a little bit, I would say, top heavy. So as you can see there, it's pretty thin on the bottom. There's a Colt Keith, pretty decent one. And I got a rookie box, so I got all the rookie refractors or X-Fractors. That's a little thin on the bottom. Reese Olson's thin on the bottom. DeLuca's a little thin on the bottom. But other than that, and that's a little off right to left. So left's a little thinner, I should say. I think that's Steven Cruz. Yeah, is definitely heavy on the right. So I think the quality control could have been better with this particular release. I haven't opened any other stuff. I've watched them. I guess I haven't paid as much attention, to the quality control. So, but I do like how they packed it. They put that little cube in the top, and that protects the card from bumping up and down. And then you're going to have some ding corners and whatnot. So I do think that was a solid move on Topps and Fanatics Park there. So yeah, I stuck with my original gut with the monsters, and pretty decent. But I didn't do my homework, so it came back to bite me because I would have been a lot more jacked about that hit. And I realized it later on after the opening. I just not too far after. I was like, I wonder what that Jordan Lawler was, how rare it was. So I looked, and of course, it's like one in every 6,000 packs. I'm like, oh, wow, that was an image variation. Oh, that's awesome. So it's a good chase. Watch out for those because they aren't a base too. So just stay on the lookout. And I think they're in every. I think they're good for every card. I think because they're a base image variation. So I think it's every card has one. It's kind of like a gold mirror, is the way I take it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that kind of wraps up my Topps Chrome talk. I'm not here to bash it. I think it's expensive still. I bought my monster boxes, and that's going to be it for me. So yeah. And I did it to get my dopamine hit. That's the next topic. I'm a card junkie, card addict. Got to have it. Like, where's my next pack to open? Come on, give me a pack. Give me a pack to open. I need one right now. So yeah, I need a dopamine hit right now. I'm a bit of a junkie, but don't tell anybody. It's my secret. Our secret. I don't need my fellow peers to know at work about my addiction off the clock. We're doing a little Topps Series 2 this morning of 2023. So we're looking for some good rookies actually in this class. Believe it or not, these boxes haven't been good to me that I've opened. But they do have good rookies hiding in them. So we can have a little fun this morning. A couple of rookies there. I don't remember how they have these in here. All I know is these boxes are kind of brutal as far as like hitting parallels and like anything special. I've opened a couple and they haven't been great. That I will tell you. But they are fun. I got them pretty cheap too, so I can't really complain. I probably won't open all of it on the channel today because it is a big box. It's a lot of cards. But I just need my dopamine hit. I gotta have it. I gotta rip a couple packs right now. I'm itching. Friday night wasn't enough. But no, seriously. This is a fun addiction, and at least it doesn't harm us too bad, just the bank account. But it's a dopamine hit nonetheless, just like any other drug, any addiction. It's all about a dopamine hit. This is no different. It's everywhere in the world. So, people can call people out for being drug addicts and whatever, and that's just a terrible catastrophe. It's their choice. They're harming themselves. Not a good thing. But I'm sure they have an addiction too, like their morning coffee, like I do, and anything else. Everybody's got addictions for that dopamine hit. If you don't, congratulations, you're living that simple life, environmental friendly, good for you. Props, we're all trying to be that way. But it doesn't matter when all the aliens come out of Antarctica and, show us how the world really is. Show us their world. No, I watched something crazy on what's under Antarctica last night, and it's pretty interesting. Like, that's where the UFOs are coming from and whatever. So, I don't know. Now it's melting. It's unveiling a whole different world. So, do I believe it? It's possible. It's possible. But yeah, anyway, there's some new releases coming out that are going to supply us with maybe some nice dopamine hits. Since I'm kind of trying not to buy too many cards right now, Impeccable one was that big football one of them. Or no, I'm sorry, that's NBA Impeccable. That looked really cool, actually. I'm halfway interested in that one. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Topps Finest, the look of it. So I don't know. I might I might give it a shot. And then there was one called like Nor. They're both like you only get like 10 cards or less. So yeah. I would probably lean towards the Impeccable, but I probably won't do any in the NBA. Depending on the price, I'm sure it's going to be ridiculous for those. But they do look really neat. It's tempting. So probably won't, but never know. But yeah, out of this product, I'm really looking for Yoshida, Volpe. Corbin Carroll's fine. Josh Young. There's plenty other ones. Mark Vientos. This guy actually is kind of cool too. So I'll put him up there. Because any Yankee's a good Yankee. Ooh, Trey Turner. That's kind of cool card. The 35th. I like that. And a Salvador Perez. Yeah, back to the new releases. Optic H2 is coming. And you get like, Bronze Mojo and Red Mojos. So that'll be neat. I think it was like around 30 cards maybe. Yeah, you get like some Raider rookies, 12 Raider rookies, 5 inserts, and a silver and something else. So that would be an option. I'm sure that's going to go pricey, but I don't know. I haven't bought much Optic really at all. So that's an option. I kind of want to get a hobby product. So it's probably between that and Donruss Elite, believe it or not. I looked at that. I like the look of the cards. There's a lot of different autos you can hit. You get about 100 cards for the box, and it might be kind of fun. So I'm thinking, we'll see. I got an alert set. I might get that. And I think that won't be maybe too crazy price, but then again, Contenders is almost 500. It's still available. It's not selling. You got Mosaic for NBA that just came out. That's almost $500. That's not selling. And I actually like the look of that one. But I don't know, $500? I don't know. It's a lot of money. So greed. But whatever. People will buy it, but I don't know. The Mosaic, they still got last year sitting around. So it's hard to say somebody's going to buy it. You know? But anyway, nice to be opening some cards this morning, chatting with you guys. And gals, let me know what's your product you're looking forward to that you're going to be buying soon. I'd love to know if it's any of those I've talked about, or if you're not going to buy anything until, maybe update. I think that's another one on my radar, as far as baseball goes, because I've been pretty much just opening my baseball that I've had. I mean, I did buy a little chrome, but there's a Jordan Walker. He's in here too. That one's centered nicely. So that one's not bad. I mean, if he ever figures it out, which he could. Rojas. And Spencer Steer, that's another one. Oh, nice. Juan Soto on the World Baseball Classic. You can get parallels of that, which are very tough pulls. And overall, I liked these series too. Like the design and everything are fine. But they're really tough. They're tough to pull. I mean, anything crazy. I pulled a couple numbered cards, but that's really it. So I covered kind of what's coming out and what I'm looking to get. Donruss Elite, I'm thinking I'm going to do. If I can get an optic, cool. We'll see what the price is like. I'm not paying over $500. No, thank you. I don't care how cool the freaking product is. So, and then the NBA, the Impeccable, we'll see, maybe. Or we just keep rolling with update baseball. We'll just check the prices. I got something in the mail. One of my home run challenges I won. And it's pretty cool. Not a double down, just a normal win. But this was from April, so this was pretty early. So I might be one of the first ones to get this. And it's a Juan Soto winner. Out of 944, I'm not sure how they do these. I think it's per month. So I think 944 people won that month. Or it's on the day. But I would think it's for April. And actually, I really like the design of these this year. That's really neat. I'll have a couple more coming, too. But I think those are really cool. I like the look of that card, So I really want to hit a double down because I want to see if that's just for the day or the week. And, if it's going to be really low numbered, that would be freaking awesome. So, yeah, that's my next chase. I'm double down on all my things because I hit 3 on the normal ones like that. So, whatever. I'll get a few of those at least. But I want to hit a double down. So everyone from here on out this season, I'm on a double down chase. Why not, right? So y'all have to let me know if you know about what the double downs look like. So if you've hit one in the past, let me know. But yeah. Anyways, other than that, I think we've covered, most of what I wanted to cover for Coffee and Cards. I was on Fanatics Live last night for a little bit, checking out some breaks, seeing how those are going, and did not pull the trigger and get in on anything. There was a couple that looked kind of fun, but like I said, I'm pretty hesitant on the breaks. I'm kind of more, I want to just get a box and have it all for myself. So, the foil, Ortega, and a Shohei. Cool. Cool. Oh, the old stars of the MLB. I don't know if I like last year's design or this year's better. I mean, neither of them really do it for me. Here's a couple more extractors I hit out of that box. If you don't watch the video, I get it. It's like a 20-minute video. I had a battle between Series 1, actually, and Topps Chrome. So check it out if you haven't. It was just a fun Friday night video. Once again, it's pretty bottom thin, so these aren't going to be gradable for me. The Brew is a little better, but actually the Brew might get by. It's still a little off, though. Right to left once again. But the Cheerio is actually centered. It's just not, top to bottom's not good. So that's how it goes. These were the two nice ones I pulled, though, name-wise. So, yeah. It was a fun little box. That Lawler made the box, obviously. I watched Stryker open quite a bit. Yesterday, he opened 8 boxes. He really had a good time. Had some good pulls. A lot of good extractors. I mean, he pulled every freaking name you could pull. He got an Ellie. I should have paid more attention to how his centering was. I think it was pretty good on the Ellie. So he's probably going to gem that up. So that'll be a nice one for him. So anyways, this is going to be the last pack on Coffee and Cards. We're going to wrap it up here. We're getting around that 20-minute mark. I've been babbling quite a bit. There's a rookie. So thanks for joining me today. And I did not hit any buybacks in my box. I did hit a Shohei, though. I forgot to show you that. It was just a 35th anniversary, but that one's well centered. So I will possibly be grading it, but that'll not be a buyback. Oh, Ricky Henderson. How about him? On the All-Star. I like these. Those are nice too. And a Morel, no longer a Cubby. So, hey, thanks for tuning in to Coffee and Cards. Go ahead and slam that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And you can look out for me about every weekend. Thanks for getting off the rips with me again. I always love having company here, so comment. Don't leave us hanging down there in the comments. All right? Have a good one.